So you are absolutely God, and every single thought that you have creates. And I know you've heard those words before, and I'm not the first person that you've heard them from. And I know because I know that you've gone down a path that's very similar to my own, that you've struggled with those words, right? Because they sound amazing and they give you a real buzz at first. But there's a disconnect between hearing the words, understanding the words, and then making those words work for you. And I know that because it's been my struggle ever since I first heard those words almost 10 years ago. And it's something that I still am working on today. I'm getting much, much better at it. And every day that goes by, I get better at it. And the reason is I realize that I have to reprogram myself, just like I Am talks about in the book. And I use affirmations to do that. And when I stop doing my affirmations, fear and worry creep in. And it wasn't until today that I realized I had to add something to my affirmations. My affirmations are very much about my books and my family and, happiness. But I hadn't accounted for what's going on in the world right now. And I noticed that today a little bit of fear was creeping in. And I thought, why is this happening? Normally I don't watch the news. Normally I don't check my phone to see what's going on in the world because I don't want to project more fear. That's not who I am. And it doesn't do anyone good when one more person is projecting fear out there. So I don't normally tune in. But I realized so many people are projecting fear right now, and every day it seems to be getting worse. And so it's seeping in through the mass consciousness, through universal mind to me. And the number one way that I can program myself so that I continue to send the creative thoughts out to the universe that I want to is to add to my affirmations that I'm not afraid, basically. And so that's something I'm going to do tonight. And I have absolute knowing that when I do that, I will start to not do the things that I was doing today. I'm not going to be checking my phone for coronavirus information. It's really interesting. I don't know that if you've tried affirmations before, but if you do them for a few days, I do it when I wake up in the morning and before bed at night, it really does start changing what your inner self gives you or shows you or puts you in contact with throughout the day. And you start noticing things more. They absolutely work. And if you don't start using something like affirmations to actually reprogram yourself, everything feels hard. It feels like you're trudging through mud trying to make any real changes, creative changes in your life. And affirmations are absolutely amazing for that. So during this time when there's so much fear in the world, it's so important to not be adding to that projection of fear. Because of course, when you think fear, you create more fear. And there's enough people doing that out there that aren't as self-aware at this point in their lives to stop themselves and wonder what they can do differently. So my challenge to you right now is to stop and ask yourself, no matter the situation you're in, with your finances, with your loved ones, wherever you are, if you're stuck at home, if you're still going to work, whatever you're doing, how can you take where you are right now? What can you learn from it? And what can you use it to create the future? Because a lot of people in the moment right now don't have the options that they had a week ago or even a day ago. Okay, so maybe as an individual, you can't do anything about your finances in this moment, or you can't do anything about a loved one that's stuck somewhere. But you can absolutely take your thoughts where you are right now and decide what your future is going to look like and start moving towards that. Because you, my love, are a creator. You were born to create. Every thought you have creates, and it is your choice what you're going to project out into the world. All my love to you.